Intune News. Music updates and your local news. In tune, in time and in Cheshire.
It's now 11 o'clock. You're listening to Intune News. I'm Daisy McDermott.
And I'm Lydia Triner. The headlines this morning are: nurse fooled by a hoax call found hanged.
North Korea satellite tumbling out of control.
Man killed and 10 injured in 9-vehicle pile-up on M6.
And 29% horse meat discovered in Tesco burgers.
Jacinta Saldana, victim of a hoax prank call, was found hanged at her nurse's quarters on Friday, 3 days after the call from Australian radio presenters pretending to be Queen and Prince Charles. Westminster's Coroner's Court discovered injuries to her wrist. The inquest was opened and adjourned until 26th of March.
What's your opinion on the royal hoax call?
I think that the woman took it too far because it was only meant to be a joke, but I think she took it a bit too seriously, to be honest.
I think it's tragic, really. I don't think they intended it to go that far, but they should think things through, really, before doing something live on air.
I think what they did was awful, and it just shows that actions have consequences. I think it was really funny and actually quite pathetic that people took it so seriously.
The satellite that North Korea claimed was the reason for its defiant rocket launch yesterday appears to be tumbling out of control as it orbits the Earth and could crash land to the surface with potentially dangerous consequences. According to US defence officials, the object, which was launched on Wednesday evening, was in opposition of the international opinion.
A man was killed and 2 others left fighting for their lives in a horrific 9-vehicle pile-up on the M6 at Crewe on Monday. Alan Bullock, 54, from Blackpool, was pronounced dead at the scene of the crash on the southbound carriageway close to Junction 16. Our news reporter Kate was at the scene of the incident and tells us more.
2 vans, 2 HGVs and 5 cars were involved in a smash which happened just after 11:23am. Paramedics, police and the air ambulance were called to the scene, while firefighters worked to free 5 casualties who were trapped in the wreckage. It has been confirmed 10 other people were also injured, including another man from Blackpool and a woman from Sheffield, who remain in a critical but stable condition in hospital.
Approximately 29% horse meat was found in Tesco beef burgers. The supermarket announced last night that it was removing all frozen burgers from sale immediately, regardless if they had been found to contain horse meat.
3 teenage girls witnessed their family dog being savagely attacked in Crewe. Rescue dog Bailey was left with horrific injuries after he was mauled by 2 dogs near Mablins Lane in Crewe on Saturday 19th of January.
Now on to sports. Cyclist Lance Armstrong has insisted he should be allowed to compete again in top-level sport. He claimed in a recent interview that he deserves to be punished, but doesn't deserve the death penalty. The shamed cyclist, who finally confessed to being a drugs cheat, said his lifetime ban is unfair.
Tennis player Andy Murray refused to blame the scheduling for his painful Australian Open defeat, where he lost to world number 1 Djokovic over the weekend. Murray stated that the organisers should review their policy of playing semi-finals on different days.
Crewe Alexandra defender John Guthrie has admitted his full debut in defeat against Bournemouth came as a complete surprise. The 19-year-old joined Crewe less than a month ago and has said that his first start has made him hungry for more.
And finally, Cheshire's local festival Cloud9 has announced their line-up, which includes local bands, The Motives and Taking Liberties. It's taking part this coming November. To get tickets or to have your say on any of our headlines, simply go to our website at www.intuneproductions.org.uk. Earlier today we spoke to 2 members of the band Time Eclipse to find out their thoughts on appearing at the festival.
How did you come up with the name of your band?
Well, we were struggling between 2 or 3 that we come up with ourselves, so we just asked people for votes, and whatever got the most, which was Time Eclipse, is what we went along with.
Are you excited to be performing at Cloud9 Festival?
Yeah, because just the backlog of the festival, to be honest, and the history just makes it special, and because it's one of the first festivals as well.
What are your plans for the future?
Well, we're in the middle of an EP at the moment, and we're going to be going back to the studio and carrying on, and when it's all polished up, we'll be releasing it, really, yeah.
Thank you for joining us.
Now it's over to Matty for weather and travel.
Thanks, Lydia. The weather isn't looking too good out there. It's going to be a cloudy and damp afternoon with outbreaks of rain, perhaps heavy at times. There'll be more persistent rain spreading north and east across the region overnight, often heavy, leading to a risk of localised flooding. Travel updates are as follows. On the A54 in Cheshire, there's 1 lane blocked and queuing traffic at St Michael's Way westbound in Middlewich because of a broken down lorry, causing congestion into Middlewich. On the A559 in Cheshire, there's 1 lane closed, so expect delays in Northwich between the Church Road junction and the Percy Street junction because of electricity work. Also, Marketplace in Macclesfield is closed, so expect delays in both directions between the Unicorn Gateway Junction and the Churchside Junction because of roadworks. More travel and weather updates from me in half an hour.
Intune News. Music updates and your local news. In tune, in time, and in Cheshire.